Expectations are high in Bolivia on the eve of this historic ruling. Every child in landlocked Bolivia is taught how the country lost its access to the Pacific Ocean and that it has a rightful claim to get it back. The maritime demand has been a cornerstone of Evo Morales' 12-year presidency, as he told CGTN.
Primero Bolivia se fundó con mar.
Bolivia was founded with the sea. The first 5 constitutions of Chile recognize it. A treaty in 1866 recognizes Bolivia's sea access. I deeply regret that in 1879, with an invasion, Chile took away our sea access. For that reason, right is on our side.
Chile annexed Bolivia's coastal territory in the 1880s, following the War of the Pacific. Chile maintains the territorial dispute with Bolivia was resolved in a 1904 treaty.
That treaty set out clearly and precisely the borders between Chile and Bolivia. As a consequence, Chile doesn't have pending border issues with Bolivia, and for that reason has no obligation to negotiate.
Despite rich gas reserves, Bolivia is one of South America's poorest nations. Morales and his legal team claim that being landlocked for more than a century has stunted Bolivia's growth. The country is confident the International Court will order Chile to negotiate access to the Pacific Ocean. Its foreign minister told CGTN.
We believe that nobody can refuse dialogue, and nobody can refuse a peaceful solution to these differences between two countries. In that sense, we are confident the result will be favorable for Bolivia.
The ruling, 5 years in the making, will place the decades-long bilateral dispute on the international stage. The soldiers' uniforms have changed, but in nearly a century and a half, Bolivia's demand to have its sea returned remains the same. There's optimism here as many expect the International Court judges to decide that the two countries should negotiate to resolve their differences. For many here, that alone would be a victory. Dan Collins, CGTN, La Paz.